Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Okay, it is Wicked Wednesday. The time right now is 9:45 a.m. where I live. All right, guys. Sun is shining. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Regardless if it's cold, it's still a nice day. Yeah, it's kind of foggy though, so I feel like there's gonna be like some type of fog issue going on, and that could be also confirmation too when it comes to like seeing through the fog or seeing through the illusions and things like that. That could be very significant. But let's see what the energy shows up, because I have this Prism Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see what shows up in the energy. All right, so Spirit, what do you have for the collective at this time for March 4th? What do they need to know at this time? What clarity can you give them whenever they see this video, or even if they don't see this video, what clarity can you still give them regardless? So Spirit, what do they need to know at this time, please? So first card of the deck is magic. Okay, so not sure who is either tapping into magic or, you know, sharing your magic is very significant, but crown energy is very significant. Some of you guys, your crown chakra could be activated when it comes to like your spiritual gifts or tapping into your inner magic. Okay, now this could look different for everybody. This could be, and like I said, this is an open space. I do not judge, because a lot of things that are considered negative, a lot of people don't realize that it's connected to people's ancestry and their heritage, their lineage, and, you know, etc., right? But in other religions, or certain religions, I'm not going to say all, because not all are the same. Okay, we learn to dissect and not group everybody in one. So when it comes to some, like for me personally, from my experience and understanding, Christianity looks at hoodoo and voodoo like it's okay? And really and truly, that is certain people's cultures and heritage, like certain cultures in the West Indies, okay? So again, whatever we're taught, that is very significant. Some of you guys could be relearning certain things about your culture and heritage, and being the first one in your family to break generational curses, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. But not only just breaking those curses, it's tapping into your ancestry, whether this is divination, okay, using tools, okay, to help tap into your higher self, whether this is, you know, doing certain spell work, okay, when it comes to manifestation, because let's be real, some people do spell work, okay? And I'm not talking about just having a cauldron, you know, that assumption, having a cauldron and going he, not like that, not that kind of witchy vibes. I mean, like, there's a saying that sometimes you have to be careful what you eat from certain people because of the energy. That is spell work too. What you say is spell work. Okay, when you cook food for people, either you cook it with a lot of love or you cook it with a lot of hate. And that energy can be seeped into food that you cook, that you eat, okay? Even when it comes to doing certain things like slaughtering animals and things like that, right? Certain cultures do it in a specific way to show respect for that animal. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, there's just certain things. So when it comes to culture, when it comes to magic, when it comes to tapping into your magic, even when it comes to your talents and your skills, okay? For example, say you have someone in your family who's really good at fixing things. I mean, like fixing anything. And you inherit that type of magic as well. Or say someone in your family was somebody who read cards, like way down in your ancestry line, and then you come about and you can understand cards, or you can understand meanings, or you can understand symbols, you can dissect them, you know what I mean, guys? Like, tapping into your magic is very significant. Some of you guys could be doing that right now, and your inner magic could be anything. Like I said, it could be your skills and talents, it could be, you know, your hobbies and interests. It could be you doing spell work. It could be you finding out a new thing. Okay, whatever it is, yeah. There's something about your conscious, right? Your consciousness is very significant. It's like you guys are aware about this, okay? So, yeah, there's something about you being aware, and there's also this energy of, for some of you, there could be frustration right? Like when it comes to your energy, maybe not. This may not be your energy as well. There could be frustration in the energy too, where it may not be your energy. It could be someone else's energy that's frustrated with you because you're not somebody that can fit in. So even if someone tries to categorize you, the same thing I said about certain religions, not all. You know what I mean, guys? Being able to differentiate between certain things and not group everybody into one, because like I said, not everybody is the same and not everybody thinks the same. You know, certain people could be in certain classes or religions or certain, you know, views and still be respectful of other people's thoughts and opinions, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We all live and we all die regardless. So nobody's better than the other, okay? And so when it comes to frustration, people could be frustrated about your energy because, like I always say, you cannot fit a square into a circle, okay? You cannot force yourself to fit in places. Confirmation with the horn. You cannot force yourself to fit into places that refuse to want to understand you, okay? Some of you guys can make people frustrated because you don't care to fit into a circle. Confirmation. Okay, you don't care to fit into a circle. Okay, so again, anxiety could have been significant, right? Because it's almost like whatever energy people were trying to throw on you with the magic card, whatever energy people were trying to throw on you, it's like it comes back, right? That energy comes back. So there is frustration where either people are frustrated because you can't fit you, the square, into a circle, or you don't care to fit into anyone's circle. And that makes people anxious. It's almost like it gives people anxiety, or people try to make you anxious or have anxiety because you're solid about you. You know who you are, okay? You know what you like, you know what you don't like, and that bothers a lot of people. That triggers a lot of people, unfortunately. And some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to your magic, you know, you're aware about this. Even when it comes to speaking truth, like say you do certain things that are on social media as well, people could be mad or triggered because you speak truth and you're not going to sugarcoat, you know, certain things, or you're not going to tell people, you know, what they want to hear, or you're not going to pretend to be something you're not, you know. Yeah, confidence, right? So again, when it comes to your confidence, that's very significant. It's like someone blocking out the haters with their sunglasses. Intuition is very significant as well. So your intuition could be very significant when it comes to you seeing through, you know, certain illusions. Like I said, consciousness is very significant, right? Tapping into your intuition and listening to your intuition when you're dealing with situations are significant. But seeing this message is also confirmation too. I get it. Okay, as much as I'm a reader, I have my moments where I'm curious to be like, I wonder if my favorite reader that I usually watch, I wonder what they're saying. And I'll listen to the reading and be like, we're on cue. We're all on the same page. We're all on the same frequency. We're all on the same vibration. We're all there. Okay, so your intuition is very significant when it comes to confidence, even when it comes to like growth. Okay, you guys are growing at this time. Okay, planting seeds are very significant. Growth is very significant. That is where the frustration could be when it comes to people, places, and things. It's like, again, like I said, people could be mad that you're growing. Okay, you're no longer, like I said, wanting to fit in or care to fit into whatever they have going on, because you're somebody maybe that can, you know, mind your business, or you enjoy minding your business, because when you're alone, you get a lot of things done. You get to learn more. You get to understand yourself better. You get to hear your thoughts more. Okay, yeah, you guys are being protected at this time. Like, whatever growth that you guys are moving into, it's being protected at this time. Okay, you are being protected. Everything that you're building at this time is going to be protected. Okay, so there's something about not worrying as well if you do or if you don't fit in. You know what I mean? So regardless, you're still going to move up. You're still going to get what it is you desire, because you always move with confidence and you always listen to your intuition confidently. Okay. And that is something that you've grown into, or, you know, even when it comes to growth and building something or being abundant, that is being protected as well. Because like I said, you are not going to force yourself to fit into circles that don't want you to be there. Okay, for one. Okay, so it's like people pretending that they want you in, you know, in the group, whether this is a family, work, friend group, whatever this is. And when you're there, it's like you're the butt of all the jokes, or you're the one that's being attacked the most. And when you speak up, it's, why are you being so dramatic? Or why are you being so angry? Why are you being so... And you're just like, well, I don't know, like cause and effect. It's like, I don't know, if you light a match and put it on your bed and it burns your house down, like, what did you expect was gonna happen? It's like, I don't know why people don't get that. You poke a bear and you get attacked, okay? Like, again, it's like you guys are minding your business. You don't care to fit in. You don't care to be in anything. And people will invite you or do certain things to include you. And the one moment that you said, all right, let me see what this is about, and you go into it, it's like, what the heck? You know what I mean? That feeling when you're like, why didn't I just listen to my intuition? Why did I even do this? I should have just stayed home, or I should have just left these people alone. You know what I mean? Like, you start thinking these things because you're like, what the heck? I was fine by my damn self. Okay, so some of you guys, when it comes to your intuition, you're no longer second guessing that. Like, if someone invites you somewhere and you feel like you're not going, you're not going, okay? You're not even going to pretend and say, oh, I have plans. You're just like, no. It's a no. No is an answer, okay? So no means no. So your intuition, you're listening to it. You're confidently listening to it. You're growing as well, okay? Growth is very significant for some of you guys, but you're being protected, and also your abundance is significant as well. So if you're doing something that is showing growth, or if you're building something when it comes to growth, whether this is long term, or if you are showing up as somebody who helps people when it comes to growth, there's something about abundance that's very significant. Even when it comes to like helping people with their frustrations and anxieties, could be very significant too when it comes to growth and abundance. Okay, but whatever it is that you guys are doing is being protected. Hell yeah. I love this energy for you guys. Sorry that I just blurted out, but hey, it's just the energy. I love this for you guys, okay? Determination and illumination. What can I say? This is good energy, okay? This is good energy. Like I said, if anybody tried to stop your magic or try to throw magic at you when it comes to your consciousness, yeah, damn right. I'm happy that you guys showed up in confidence, listening to your intuition, and grew. I'm happy for you guys, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Determination and illumination. You're telling me that's not good energy? That's sun energy. Okay, yeah, you guys are cleansing. Okay, you guys are cleansing. You guys are moving in good energy, and I like this for you guys. Let me get another card and get out of here. Because once the energy shows up positive, I feel like I don't need to go any further. Ooh, I just saw peace wanted to pop out too. Ooh, and passion. Hold on now. Ooh. Now, you see now, guys. Hold on. Let me go get these. Am I going to pause the video? No. Am I going to give you this? Yes. Okay. That card is... That card says fear. Okay. I know you guys can hear me still, because I'm not pausing the video. I don't want to stop the energy that I'm in. That card says fear. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I get all the cards, though. Okay. So, that card that said fear, okay? Whoever this is, okay, the full moon energy is significant. You could have cleansed your energy yesterday, okay? And because you cleansed your energy, you are releasing any fears, okay? Whatever fear this could be fear of being seen, okay? Fear of putting yourself out there, fear of starting new things, like starting a new beginning, okay? That could be very significant when it comes to fear. Like, you guys are releasing all of that, and that could resonate at this time, right? Also, when it comes to like blockages, there was something that was blocking you because of fear, and something about you guys cleansing your energy and listening to your inner intuition is very significant, okay? Even when it comes to people putting fear onto you, that could have been significant too. So either something to do with some type of tactics. Like, you know, when someone tries to do tactics, like they try to, you know, build fear because they don't want you to be confident, like, within yourself. That is significant. Let me get another card here. But you guys cleanse this energy. Yeah, whatever pain there was, you guys transmuted that. And that could be someone's fear too. There could be a fear of someone seeing you transmute pain into, you know, that energy of abundance. Yeah, sweetness. Okay, so regardless of whatever you guys went through, okay, you guys showed up as sweet. Okay, hunger is very significant when it comes to your energy, in a sense of your drive. Okay, having that hunger to succeed, being ambitious is also very significant. Okay, transmuting pain into love. You know what I'm saying, guys? Using that energy that regardless of what people put you through, or regardless of how people treated you in the past, you know that you would rather stay in this sweet energy, transmuting your pain into this energy of love, stepping into your hunger, your drive, ambitious, focusing. So this is about you being in hermit mode, so taking space and focusing on what it is you want at this time, okay? So you guys could be having space because you guys are focusing on what it is that you desire, okay? Give me another card, Spirit, for the collective. What else do they need to know when it comes to this space? So hermit mode is very significant. Going within is very significant. Removing yourself from certain places is very significant, like I always say in most of my videos, as confirmation. But this is like definitely something that could have happened during the full moon cycle. Yeah, rejection. So space, rejection. You could have rejected somebody's energy because you're protecting yourself. I'm being so serious. You guys have boundaries at this time because you guys are protecting your sweetness, because you know how sweet you are as a person and you're just tired of people trying to play in your face. Yeah, rejection. So you are in the space of rejection. Okay, rejecting people's energy at this time. 10:01 on the time right now. So there's something about rejecting someone's energy because you would rather focus on your passions and your success. You know what I mean? Like you would rather focus on love at this time and balance instead of focusing on the past. Surrender also wanted to show up, but instead of focusing on the past and what has happened, you would rather just move forward. And there's something about someone not understanding that, or, you know, maybe feeling rejected because they don't understand the path that you are on. Okay, some of us understand why people go within. Some people understand why some people fall apart when it comes to friendships, relationships. Like people have that inner knowing because, like I said, some people know what they're doing. It's one thing that if you do something and you apologize, fine, no problem, you apologize. But pattern recognition, like if you don't see the person doing it again, then yes, then you realize that person has learned their lesson, or they learned the whole dynamic of the situation. But when you're in cycles that keep happening over and over and over, and you're starting to see the pattern, whether the person apologizes or not, or whether they mean that they're sorry, then yeah, you're definitely going to let that go because that energy is blocking you from moving forward into your new beginning, right? And like I said, you don't want to be stuck in the past. So yeah, anything that feels like it's going to bring you back to an old self of you that no longer exists, like you shedded that part of you, may not be 100%, but it's shedded. You guys are rejecting whatever no longer serves you because you are moving forward with passion and you're moving towards your own success, whatever that success means to you, okay? But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. And again, thank you guys for all the love and the support that you guys share and give to me. I appreciate you guys as always. And follow me also on my website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where I post my blogs and you guys can book a reading. All right, guys? I love you guys so much. Happy Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.